Hello and welcome back. My name is Ravi. Let's get started. Welcome back to OpenAI series. In last video, we have covered what is OpenAI and how do we generate the API key for the OpenAI. And third, the development IDE. Here we are using the PyCharm for the development. It's your choice, whatever you want to use. You can use VS Code or Jupyter Notebook. It's totally the choices, what we want to use it. Before we start this tutorial, what we need for it? First, Python. We recommend Python 3.11 version, but it's not mandatory. You can use whatever version you are using in your system. And the OpenAPI library. To install OpenAPI library, you require pip. Pip is a command line tool that is used to install the Python libraries. Once you have pip, then you can simply run a basic command pip install OpenAI. It will install all the required libraries and the packages for OpenAI. In our previous video, we have created OpenAPI key. So this is the same key that we created in the last video. If you have not watched that video, you can check it out first. This API key will be used in our application source code. This API key is useful when we communicate with the OpenAPI server. Perfect. Now I am going to open the PyCharm. So this is our PyCharm. Let me create the first class in the Python. So we'll click new Python file. Let's say OpenAI _chat.py. Let me write a very basic program. Let's say import OS, then from OpenAI import OpenAI. That means we are importing the library OpenAI, and then we required one OpenAI API key that we mentioned earlier as well. So this OpenAPI key I keep in my environment variable so that it should be secured there. Nobody can see that. When I will run this program, this particular line will read out the environment variable from there. I have written a very basic program here, while loop. So what I am doing, I am always running in an infinite while loop here, and then so I am asking the input from the user. Let's say user will ask the question and OpenAI will answer it. So that means this program is particularly talk to the OpenAI server. Here you can see the client is OpenAI, and then we are calling the chat completion functionality of the OpenAI. Here we select the GPT-4 model from the OpenAI, and then we are sending the prompt which we receive from the user. After that, we will get the response from the OpenAI server. After that, we are printing that message over the console. So it's really very basic program. Now let's see. I will click on this run button and then you can see the program. So now it is asking us what's your input. That means let me type hi. Perfect. Now you can see we receive the response from the OpenAI. Now let me open the OpenAI dashboard. Here you can see there one request we sent to the dashboard. In the request, if you will see there, these 8 tokens has been used. I will explain in the next video what is the tokens and how it impact the overall cost as well. Now let me change the GPT model from GPT-4 to GPT-4 Turbo. In my previous video, I have explained all the GPT models, like what is the GPT-4, what is GPT Turbo. If you want to know more about those models, then you may check our previous video. So let me run this program again. Let me ask a question. What is GPT-4 Turbo, let's say. Perfect. This is the response from the OpenAI. Now let me open the OpenAI dashboard to see the overall cost and the number of requests. In the portal, we have to go again inside the uses. There should be 3 requests, yes. So there are 3 requests and total tokens are 35. We will cover in the next video what are the concept or tokens here. So because we sent 3 requests, one from the GPT-4 model and 2 for the GPT-4 Turbo. We can see the category here. Absolutely. So you can see there is one request for the GPT-4 and there are 2 requests for the GPT-4 Turbo. If you will see the prices here, prices are very much high compared to GPT-4. Reason being GPT-4 Turbo is a costly model. You are basically seeing very less amount because we only send 3 requests. Just think when we send millions of requests, then this cost will be very high. So we have to decide, which model we should use and what are their purpose. That's the reason I asked to check our previous video. I have explained all these models in details and which one is relevant to us and which one we should use in our application. That's it for today. We have covered like how do we use the ChatGPT OpenAI models in our Python program. Now we can chat and can build our application accordingly.